Uh, okay, here we go. I think we are, we're live. What up, internet? What up, chat? Here we are once again with our weekly, just chatting. Oh no, I lost the, I think we're supposed to start this. Weekly just chatting. The news top of the hour is the, GTA 6. This camera, hold on. My camera been acting weird. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it really quick. I think the actual like inside of it got dirty. So I'm gonna go into the front and I'm gonna clean it before anything happens. Cause it's been doing this. I was watching the last stream and it was like zooming in and out. I think what I gotta do is come inside of here. Oh shit. What the hell? No, not Elliot. What the fuck? Yeah, we'll go back to this. Hold on, I gotta fight Grand Theft Auto again. But yeah, I think cleaning the lens may have fixed it. I'm not sure. Hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. This is Just Chatting, our weekly just chat. This is Just Chatting. This is NITE SESH, our weekly Just Chatting show where we go over topics of my general interest that have happened in the news this week. It's not gaming, it's just yapping. So hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. Hope you're all staying faded. But let's go over the topics this week. Of course, the Grand Theft Auto leaks is going to be our first article of attention. Talk about why this sucks. A lot of people are going to be out here trying to toot the horn of the guy who fucking did these leaks. And it's not that I Mr. Defend $1 million company. I just think that it's not good, just in general, for the integrity of the future of just like things like this is supposed to be the like the biggest game ever, and I don't know. I think it's kind of concerning that somebody can get away with this and not have any consequences. I understand that we live in an age of emergent technologies and things we've never seen before, of Luigi Mangionis, but like I really don't think this should be the W that people think it is. It's not cool. If they could get to Grand Theft Auto 6, like you're not safe. Like you guys see those movies where somebody's like, I blanked out their bank account in a second. Do you think motherfuckers, if they can get to Grand Theft Auto somehow, they can't do some shit like that to you? It's frightening. This is supposed to be like they literally chose and pissed off the entirety of the internet, entirety of fucking just the billion world population to choose not to have the physical discs because they thought this is more secure and it's not secure. I mean, me personally, I think that's concerning, man. Like it's like somebody getting into Fort Knox. Like it's like Fort Knox ain't supposed to be breached. What do you mean? What do you mean? And I know that the Rockstar's supposed to be the villain because they won't release physical discs. But the reason they weren't doing physical discs was because they thought that would help deter this from even happening. If this happens regardless, I mean, I understand that the reason he's doing it is to try to move forward with some type of disc thing. Or at least that's the way it was. GTA6 leaker has updated the website. What's going on in there? The website is now taking payments for ad placements in future GTA 6 leaks. This man was like it had the visage, the guise of somebody who was doing this to make a moral statement. Like, no, bro wants money. Bro wants money, and that's where I think like really, not to say the veil falls off, but like it becomes apparent if this guy's willing to fucking get to the most secure fucking piece of art that has been made, like this. I don't know, this is tantamount to somebody leaking fucking Doomsday and shit like that. Like I don't know how you think you're gonna go unscathed. And they're going with subpoenas in attempts to find the host through IPs and such. So we'll see what happens with that. We'll see what happens. I'm not on their team. There's a lot of people who are making just dumbass videos and like, oh yeah, well, this is just what the industry needs right now, and that's what you're gonna get. Bro, this doesn't help anybody. Like, if anything, this is just like, it's just gonna make things worse. And then they're over there boasting to like, yeah, Rockstar lost $6 billion. Like, do you think that's a good thing? Like I understand Rockstar has more money than they'll ever be able to use, but like I like I don't know. You look at the whole like truth of the fact that they pursued more of Grand Theft Auto Online rather than publishing the single player stories, and it appears that they want to go towards the money. So if we're over here making them lose money, that's only gonna hurt us, the gamers who are gonna play the game eventually. Like, it's so fucking cool to see all this shit like a month and a half before. But is it worth losing fucking potential features or content as a result because of how bad you hurt Rockstar? I mean, that guy doesn't fucking care, right? He's got his own fucking thing he's trying to get. His own what's it, bag he's trying to secure. Another flagship title coming out before Grand Theft Auto 6, Marvel's Wolverine. I've seen nothing but hate on this shit. Nothing but hate. People are talking mad fucking shit. And what gets me is when there's like people who, it seems like they're talking shit about the game, like just to be negative, like just to hate. And it's like the game hasn't even come out yet. So then, like, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's like, it makes me worried about this whole Grand Theft Auto situation, because I feel that, like, okay, you get a lot more attention by talking shit about something, by talking down about something, by criticizing it. So like before the game even comes out, all these people who were given the early access by the grace of fucking Marvel or Sony or whatever, like all they could do is bitch and complain about it, how it's like not meeting their expectations or whatever. Like, can't you just be happy we have a fucking open world Wolverine game for the first time in this fucking like generation? I'm not saying to write off all of it, but I don't think it's like as bad as that fucking, remember that like Avengers live service game they tried to make? Where like you started as Miss Marvel and shit. I remember I wanted to play that when it first came out. No, don't play that game. Did it get like shut down and shit? But like, what I'm trying to say is that like we really haven't had many offerings that allow us to play in this world. And for people to be so critical or just to down talk this simply for what feels like to get views or attention, I'm really not vibing with that. I don't know, man. I mean, I guess we'll see a lot about it when it comes out. I mean, one thing I don't like about this is it is like a month away from the game going out. So people are going to come here and talk shit about the game like a month before it comes out because they got early access or whatever. And then it's like you don't care if people could enjoy that game. You don't care about how well the game will do. You're just over here trying to get your clicks so that you can pay your rent with your fucking hate videos. I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be the worst game in the fucking world. I don't think it's going to be Concord, all right? But I don't know. I think people are being very critical of it or just looking for things to hate. Anyways, we also talk about the Nitro Camden situation. For people who don't know, Nitro Camden is a streamer on Twitch. Why is it doing this? Maybe I should clean it again. Nitro Camden is a Twitch streamer who was streaming to one viewer, like I probably am right now, until he got raided by, I can't remember the guy who raided him name, and I don't really care because I don't really like big streamers. I think like a lot of big streamers and their audiences are toxic. A lot of them are just trash, horrible people. But yeah, especially their audience. I think audiences of big streamers are kind of gross because it's like, bro, like, why are you going to the stream with like 300, 400,000 people where you don't even matter instead of going to a stream where, like, you know, it could contribute to something, it could be meaningful, it could mean something, but I don't know. It says a lot about the people who go to the streams. But anyways, this guy raided this poor streamer who had one viewer in his stream. Fucking, what did he have? Like, was it 100,000 views, 10,000 views? Doesn't matter. Probably 100,000. But the point is, his mom comes on because he's making too much noise. This guy gets so ecstatic because he's fucking finally had like, it's like winning the fucking lottery. A lot of people talk about it like that with streaming. A lot of people are fucking assholes about it when they talk about it like that too. Oh yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. You ain't getting no views. Don't do it. Don't do it. And the reality is 0% of you are ever gonna fucking succeed. Like, shut the fuck up. It's got nothing to do with any stats. There's plenty of people who could help people too, but they don't. Like, look at this. Look at this. This guy raided somebody's 1 views and it changed his fucking life. Like, there's somebody who could raid with 1 view who they're a fucking good streamer, never ever had the opportunity to fucking have an audience to entertain, an audience to interact with, people to chat with, people to engage with. They've been waiting for the opportunity. They've been fucking salivating for it. Like, but oh, they never get raided. Oh yeah, oh, great. Well, fucking, it's the same thing. I mean, like, they happen to hit the lottery of somebody getting the shit beaten out of them this time. But I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people who, not to say the opposite spectrum, but they're presented to an audience that is discovers somebody who could be entertaining and enjoyable. You know, it's fucking crazy, right? I mean, that's the thing too. Like, I don't know. I always think about like good streamers are kind of like people who could be good at snowboarding. How many people live in the inner city and will never afford to be able to have a snowboard? Like, will never be able to be given that opportunity. It's like, how would you know you're good at snowboarding unless you're able to get on a snowboard? But snowboarding costs thousands of dollars. And on top of that, like, you have to have all your $1,000 snowboarding equipment and be able to have the right conditions to be able to go to the mountain and to snowboard and such, which is all very expensive things for that travel. It's a high end kind of thing. So, but no, I feel it's tantamount to that. It's like, you wouldn't know that you could get lucky unless you're all over there fucking every day scratching your ticket in the live stream, right? But anyways, this guy, like, nothing that happened here is okay. I'm just saying it's kind of like this should happen more often. Not the mom beating the shit out of the boy, but big streamers rating little people, and perhaps all of you big streamer trash, maybe fucking appreciating little people. I really do think big stream viewers are the fucking worst. I legit hate you people. But anyways, this guy is successful now. Only, like, goddamn, like, I remember a time where I was streaming I wasn't streaming World of Warcraft. I was just playing World of Warcraft. I wasn't even streaming it. I was in the privacy of my own gaming playing World of Warcraft, and my sister, for whatever reason, we had to share a room, and she really didn't like that as rating. Came up behind me, started hitting me. And it's like, bro, I'm in the middle of a raid. I'm healing the team. Like, what the fuck? It was madness. I got like attacked. I remember it was a huge traumatic situation. But yeah. And she didn't have any reason to do it either. You remember she told my mom, she's like, I didn't want him to be playing right now. He's making so much noise. Like, yeah, stupid. I'm fighting a fucking raid boss. Like, been doing this for years. Like, you gonna stop because you tell me to? Like, the fuck? No, I have 20 people too who are over here waiting for me to fucking, not carrying them, but I'm a vital part of this fucking team, and you're asking me to stop because, like, I don't know, you'd like to sleep or something? Like, go to another room. It's a big house. Anyways, I don't know what this drama is in terms of the music. But yeah, we'll talk some more about him because there is some drama. People are trying to imply that this was a scripted event, that perhaps this was staged, that there have been multiple staged attempts at this, and this is the only one that actually succeeded. I don't know, man. I don't know. That, like, that's interesting. That's very interesting, and I'm gonna say it again. It says a lot about the trash fucking viewers that like you fucking big streamer viewers are so fucking stupid. First of all, you support the worst human beings. Second of all, like, you fucking, like, I guess you get duped into fucking, like, shenanigans like this. So whatever, man. Fucking dumb big streamers. Fucking viewers. Anyways, we have My Adventures with Superman. That's right. My Adventures with Superman, the true canon Superman. Fuck James Gunn's Superman by James Gunn. That is caca. This is top tier ultimate Superman. I mean, they even have a better Kara. They have Bizarro. They have Bizarro that's not trying to be killed by fucking David Cornsweat or where the fuck his name is. I might keep talking about that. I thought that was stupid. That's fucking dumb. You find another fucking Kryptonian and you're just like, I have to kill him. Bro, that's you. As your fucking clone, that's you. Have you never fucking studied any type of fucking philosophy regarding clones or any clone theory shit? I'm pretty sure, Clark, you're so much of a sheltered fucking, oh yeah, I live on a farm. Read a fucking book, Clark. Fuck, dude. You got to take fucking philosophy, right? When you got your fucking degree to become a fucking goddamn reporter, right? Your fucking journalism degree. I'm pretty sure they make you take that. Fucking idiot. Jeez, you stupid fuck. Jesus, man, I'm sorry. James Gunn, Superman by James Gunn. It was cute and it was funny in some aspects, totally stupid and retarded in others. I do not think he would kill Bizarro, and I thought it was the dumbest shit in the world for him to, on instinct, be like, throw hands. I understood when he was wearing the mask. When the mask came off, fucking Superman was like, I have to kill him. He looks like me. Bro, what do you think? Put your brain together. Maybe that's you. Maybe that's your brother, your cousin. That's what the Bizarro here calls him. He's like, cousin, it's nice, it's cute. It's fucking cute. That's what we need. And of course, Tomboy Lois, the best Lois. Superman versus, I can't remember his name. I guess he's the Eradicator. What is with this shit? Why doesn't it change the focus? How do I lock the focus so it doesn't do this shit anymore? I need to figure that out. It's really starting to piss me off. Every so often it just wants to blur things. Restricted for some, your live is restricted for some audiences. Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reason, hate speech, hateful behavior. How is this hateful behavior? I'm talking about fucking a movie, you stupid idiots. Repeated violations could result in your live being discontinued. What hate speech? Nobody's talking about any hate speech, you stupid AI. My God, how dumb is this AI on fucking TikTok? But yeah, I don't know. I think that, like, as one of the last surviving members of your race, you think you would, even if somebody cloned you to make a doppelganger, you think you would want to turn the doppelganger to being on your side, so that now there's two sons of Krypton left, you know? You know, that makes a lot of sense, you know? It fits together, you know? It fits. Anyways, let's move on before TikTok flags me again for hate speech when I'm just explaining stupid shit. But yeah, and then we'll have some real crazy news articles, which is that's always fun. These are actually actual news articles too. Like, some of this shit sounds like it's coming from the Onion, but it's really real. All right, let's get back to the topic at hand. But of course, this is NITE SESH, meaning we do want to get a session on. Let's go ahead and get the Puffco Peak poppin'. Puffco Peak poppin'. What is it? What is it? I need to turn off the autofocus. What's the problem? The problem is it autofocuses. We do not want the autofocus. That is not desired. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good Friday. I hope you're staying faded. We're going to be taking a quick little dab out of the Puffco Peak. This is a, what do they call it? E-rig. A state-of-the-art, current technology, future-proof consumption machine for your cannabis. Okay, it doesn't seem to be burning anything. Should we bring the glove back out? We gotta bring the glove back out. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good one. Hope you're all staying faded. Hope you're all, you know, hitting your own Puffco peaks. Get Snoop Dogg in here. Your live is not appropriate for viewers in all regions and has been discontinued in some regions. Reason, regulated services and goods. This is legal. This is legal. Your live is not eligible for recommendations and restricted in search results because your live does not comply with The For You feed eligibility standards under community guidelines. Reason: alcohol, tobacco, and drugs. Okay. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, TikTok. Consuming substances featured in this live can harm your health. It literally says that. None of that is true. This thing's empty. I thought I filled it up. That's wild, bro. I didn't know TikTok felt that way. I'm sorry, TikTok. I thought we were friends, TikTok. We're not cool like that anymore, TikTok. We're not cool like that anymore, guys. So, okay. GTA 6. The leaks are out, guys. The leaks have happened. And like I said, there's a lot of people and like videos and stuff circulating right now. They're on the side of the leaker. When this person isn't as magnanimous as they're trying to appear in some of their first interactions. This was always done for money. And if they could get to Rockstar, I'm pretty sure they could get to you. And like, I don't know. To me, this shit is like extra level villainy kind of shit. That's like, I don't know. That's like finding out somebody got like memory erasing fucking like technology and shit like that, like straight up, or mind control. Like, this is concerning. And if you're not concerned about this, then like why not? Like, I say during the intro, fucking Rockstar's supposed to be like Fort Knox with this shit, dude. They have it locked down. Locked the fuck down. So just the concept, the idea that somebody got through any type of like protection they have to get to a version of the game to be able to play, that's just like, that's frightening, dude. And like, a lot of people are over here like, oh good, I'm good. I'm glad that Rockstar lost 6 billion in fucking like, what is it, stock market shares. Like, bro, that's not good. Like, I'm pretty sure any hit to their fucking money is gonna somehow impact whatever it is they're producing along the lines. And I know that it's the most expensive game of all time. Yes. But the fact is, if they start to get hits as a result of some of these leaks, and they're taking financial fucking blows from that, it's going to impact their bottom line to a degree. It may not be as huge, but the point is that this is unnecessary. This shouldn't have happened. You don't need to fucking like they think that they're helping, but this is just hurting us. This is hurting us, the players, the gamers, the consumers. We've already seen Rockstar, rather than expand on some single player content for GTA 5, pivot towards the online space and making GTA Online the mainstay feature. So I just think that like, it's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy for people to think that this is a good thing, to think that there won't be any negative repercussions as a result of this. Like, you're literally hurting them. This, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like Slay the Spire 2. And I'm sorry, I'm not trying to like witch hunt the people, but like, everybody who wrote a fucking review for Slay the Spire 2 and talk shit because they changed stuff in a preview build, you're fucking gross. You're about as gross as this guy. Like, because you really like, you're not helping. That's like, you're just being nasty. You're being nasty, you're being hateful, and you're being spiteful. You're using the worst method ever to fucking get your point across. And unlike them, like, you're hurting the developer's livelihood for the game that you're fucking like you're over here leaking this game that's supposed to be this great game. You know it's worth something, and you know you want to play it, but like, oh shit, hold on. Hold on, it's playing my video. Stop. No, not that. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, we're just trying to stay faded, guys. But yeah. Like the people writing negative reviews for Slay the Spire too. Like you're mad that they're changing this game that you fucking are so obsessed over. You'll fucking hurt the wallets of the people who made the game for you. These people made your game. Why would you hurt them that way? Why? Why hurt them? Same thing with this. I mean, and like everybody's praising him, pushing him up on a pedestal. This guy ain't no fucking Luigi Mangione. He ain't no fucking hero. He ain't a man of the people. This is a selfish piece of shit. And everybody needs is acting like it's so such a good thing. Look at them. They're trying to save us. They're trying to stop the behaviors by these vile, evil companies that make these games. They make these games that we're over here fucking acting like fucking retards about. Yes, yes. I think that's what we should do. These games that are made, these companies that are making the game that we obsess over, play hundreds of thousands of hours towards, yes. They are the villains. They should suffer and they should pay. Because they're not getting us this game fast enough. Fuck them, right? Hold on, wait. Just clicking through some things here. Okay. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I do think legit they may have gotten this because according to my understanding from the videos I've seen that they're DCAMAing anything from these leaks. So it sounds like they're legit leaks. The leaker went and spelled out LEEK with the gun. So my whole thing is too, like, how do we know that this isn't somebody who's being so fucking clever and they've just modded the character from Grand Theft Auto 6 into Grand Theft Auto 5? But then I know that they did some other stuff like draw distance, and that's where this comes into play right here. We have the leaker himself asking for money on his website so that you could vote on which custom gameplay footage you want to see next, or pay him so that he explores a certain specific feature. Like, this is just so like, dude, you didn't make this fucking game. And I understand that, so like, streamers don't make the game either, okay? They just play the game. But the point is, this is not your game. You very well know that it should not be out, and you're exploiting that specific fact. I hope they fucking throw the book at this guy. Like, fuck this guy. This guy, he is the opposite of Luigi Mangione. He's gonna hurt GTA6. Leave it alone. Let it take as much time as it needs. And don't you dare fucking try to do anything to interfere with it. And if you do, I fucking hate you. And I hope there's something bad happens to you. I hope they find him. I mean, okay, so like when you're in jail, they'll ask you what you did and they'll ask for your paperwork and shit. And like, if you're a fucking, if you're a fucking, what do they call it? If you're a PDF file or any shit like that, or if you beat your fucking wife and they see that shit, they'll beat the fuck out of you in there. I seen it. So, like, and immediately after, I was like, here's my paper, here's my paper, here's my paper. Look at my crimes, look at my crimes. I just do drugs. That's it, that's it. But, no, dude, I hope that people ask, what are you in for? And he's like, I'm the GTA 6 leaker. And like, someone's just like, hey man, you ruined it. Somebody just beats, take him out, take him out, take him out. That's crazy though, man. Yeah, they're gonna have to subpoena the servers that are hosting, I guess, his uploads and figure out where exactly his IP is. We're gonna have to determine the exact pinpoint, the exact location of this person. I don't know. I've also heard one video kind of talking about how everything is so outsourced at Rockstar. This is a result of their India branch. Honestly, I can see that shit being legit. That somebody in Rockstar India would sell this shit for thousands of dollars because they probably get paid fucking a few rupees here and there to do this shit. Some fucking thousands of American dollars would look good for them. I was also reading, like, I didn't really click this article and I thought it was stupid, but supposedly there's some streamer who got a hold of it by paying illegal money. I don't know, like how could you not ban that account? And like, how much of a ban should you give that account if you are on Twitch and you find out that they're fucking they're playing Grand Theft Auto 6 and it shouldn't be out yet. What kind of action do you take as an administrator at Twitch to punish somebody? How long do you ban them? I don't know, man. Definitely at least a year, in my opinion. If you have anybody streaming Grand Theft Auto right now, I think their Twitch account should be banned for a fucking year. Doesn't matter. Like, I don't know. It's such a blatant disrespect of the situation of everything going on. It's fucking, I'm trying to be Robin Hood. They're fucking, this is clout. All this shit is fucking money or clout. Like, that's all it is. There's the fucking assholes who are trying to buy it from somebody so that they're not responsible for it, who are trying to do it for fucking clout and views, yada yada. Then there's assholes like this who are trying to do it for money. In whichever way you're trying to do it for, it's fucked up and it's gross. Like, chill, bro. It's fucking 3 months away. Relax. I don't agree with any of this. No agree. It's abhorrent behavior by savages and brutes. It's uncalled for, uncouth. Uncouth, I dare say. All right. So glad TikTok thinks I'm spitting hate speech. I don't like you either, TikTok. Go fuck yourself, you Chinese pieces of shit. You fucking communist bastards. Ban me for hate speech and for smoking tobacco. How dare you? But yeah, that's pretty much it. GTA6, it's kind of fucked. But I mean, I think that this dude, and like in closing, I don't think this is a good guy. A lot of people are putting him on a pedestal. Not a good guy. Very bad. Very selfish. Probably in somehow roundabout way hurting the Grand Theft Auto community. And in some roundabout way, hurting us like towards some future content. If all the content is based on either monetary benefit or gain, losing this 6 billion is going to mean that they have a little bit less to work with, meaning that there's going to be one less shirt. You cost us a shirt. But nah, it's fucked up. Unnecessary. People could just chill, man. Like I said, 3 months away. Just fucking play other games. Like Wolverine, Marvel's Wolverine. Hey. Well, let me go to my homepage, see if we can find something here that is disparaging Marvel's Wolverine. Oh, I hit the wrong one. The channel? No, I want to go to YouTube, not my channel. I want to go to YouTube so you can recommend to me what there is on YouTube. Yeah, I'm trying to find one. I know I had a few right here. Huh. Let me just try typing in Marvel's Wolverine. Now they all seem to have disappeared. I've seen a few that are talking shit about like the story or some shit like that, and then one that was talking about the look of him. Exactly. See, hey, look at this guy's video. This Wolverine hate is dumb. Hell yeah, that's what's up. This guy knows what's up. Yeah, like this shit right here. Like this is the shit that I'm seeing. Hold on, let me hit this, and we're gonna pause. Hold on, we're gonna go ahead and open up the audio on these. Move this over. Full screen. Okay. So what you're saying is that somebody basic is not excited about this. When it's like I don't get all this hate like already on it. Like and see this right here, that statement right there is way more brutal. I think that like there's a lot of people who are gonna hate on this because they're stupid. And I don't mean to be like trying to hurt people's feelings with that take, but you're stupid. This isn't fucking Marvel Spider-Man. You're not gonna be zipping around fucking Madripoor. It's a fucking linear game. And what I'm excited about it is the story that you discover as you move through it, and to fucking be brutal as fuck with Wolverine. To fucking kill people. Because you couldn't kill people as Spider-Man. You fucking knock them around, and I'm pretty sure some stuff did kill them, but he wasn't intending to. But like the point is it's different. What does that even mean, you idiot? I don't like this guy making the video. Do actually do well. This is the shit that I hate too. Is it like a company like Insomniac will do good and they'll make good content? Oh, but it's not good enough. Oh God. Oh fucking God. Yeah. Yeah, that's that one thing they'll do right. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? The entire game was pretty fucking good, stupid. I'm not gonna say that the Death Girl missions were fucking life changing. I'm not gonna say that the Mary Jane missions were fucking incredible. But like, realistically, that wasn't a fucking bad game. It was fucking great. And to fucking be right here, fucking make it like rewriting history, like fucking gaslighting the audience. What a piece of shit this guy is. What does that mean? I can't. The fuck do you think he's gonna do? Now, I'm gonna agree that the Wolverine does not look like the Wolverine that we have. I also think they could have done way fucking worse. I think there's been way worse takes of Wolverine. The fuck? Whoa, what is all this shit in the top left? Connection seat? What the fuck is all this? Really? What's so hilarious? Hilarious. I'm putting the R2 button is claw come out. Hilarious. Hilarious. Fucking idiot, dude. Shut the fuck up, man. But you think it's hilarious when you push R2 and fucking Spider-Man shoots a web? You think that's hilarious too? Oh my god! Button web! Hilarious! Fucking idiot. Like, I hate people like this. This fucking dumbass. Nobody fucking thinks like this, stupid. Fucking dumbass. That's exactly what I was talking about. People who just fucking are bad faith fucking video makers. This fucking dude's just a fucking hater. I don't want to watch any more of this trash and support him. Enough of that. Let's get back to fucking playing something else other than these idiots. It's fucking gross, man. I'm sorry. Like, just to fucking, like, talk shit about this game when, like, they've played an hour and a half. They played an hour and a half. And they're talking about how it was fucking wasn't the same as what they expected. What did you expect? Wolverine skin on the Spider-Man experience? Because you're not going to fucking get that. And like, don't get me wrong. I'm somebody who totally thinks open world games are the peak of what you can offer. I think depending upon the story that you're playing, the type of game you're trying to make, linear can be better. I personally prefer open world, open-ended. Let them choose their path. If you want to go fight fucking Ganon immediately, go fight Ganon immediately. Like, fucking psychopath. But like, my whole thing is like, I get that those are the best options, and we're super happy with what they did with Spider-Man. But that's not how things work. Like, Wolverine is not somebody you can put in a city because Wolverine is not tied to one city. He is international. So I don't know. I think that like this fits the character a lot more. The way that they're telling the story, the sequentialism of it, the storiness of it, the brutality of it. It seems like all the stuff they're whinging and whining about is all the stuff that makes this great and appealing to someone like me. So I don't know. I see it all over YouTube. There's plenty of videos. There was another one that was just talking about his face also. When it's like look at this right here. Does he fucking look like Wolverine right here when he has a fucking mask on? Does he look enough like Wolverine when he doesn't have the mask on and the mask is off? Does he look enough like him? I think he looks enough like him. I will agree that he is kind of fucking like ugly. Like I don't know. I think that they could have done a little bit better with making him look like Wolverine. But also too, like, I don't know, you look at the fucking Macklemore looking fucking Star-Lord from that. I'm sorry, I never got into it, but that horrible fucking Guardians of the Galaxy game. Like where they have fucking Temu versions of everybody. Like they fucking turned the generic meter all the way to the right, like for every fucking character. And like the same way, like it's not as bad as that. It's not as bad as that fucking Star-Lord, who looks nothing like any other Star-Lord I've ever seen. I guess maybe the Tokon one he looks like a little bit. But I don't know. I really hate it when like a version of something doesn't look like the fucking character at all. They look like they based it on a fucking on someone else from popular media. Like, come on. You didn't even draw that fucking you didn't even draw Wolverine. You drew who's that guy playing Mr. Sinister? God damn it. He plays Kylo Ren. Anyway, I lost the joke. Sorry, my bad. The joke was here. I had a good wrangle on it, and then wiggled out of my hands, and I lost it. Went that way. But the point is, I'm still excited for Marvel's Wolverine, despite the mountains of hate, despite the fact that this Wolverine does not look like the traditional Wolverines to a startling degree. I think he's still acceptable. It's fine. I think the game's gonna be fine. I think we're gonna love it. But yeah, haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. No. No. Since you've been gone. My Adventures with Superman. The ultimate, pure, true version of Superman. Forget James Gunn's Superman by James Gunn. That is trash. This right here. Look at this. Look at the House of L we have assembled here. We have Jonathan, Laura Kent, of course Lois Lane, badass, and this guy who I'm fucking stoked as shit for, Bizarro. He's such a happy Bizarro. He's so cool. I like how he's protecting Clark. But yeah, like we have Kryptonian armor. Ooh, Kryptonian armor. Ooh. I thought it was dope. So the season 3 of My Adventures with Superman came to a thrilling conclusion as Clark had his powers restored that he had lost earlier in the season, and came to the defense of the rest of his family, clashing with what's this guy called again? The Destroyer or the Demolisher, the Demiser, the Eradicator. There we go. Demise is the name of the dragon from Adventures of Elliot. Yeah. Demise. You know, I just realized these headphones have been backwards the whole time. I knew everything sounded weird. See, now it all makes sense. We're getting all the sound through other channels. It was wrong. Wrong. But yeah, I thought the Eradicator put up a good fight. I love the whole idea of like when Bruce was fighting him, like you saw his cells get charged up with that blue stuff that happens sometimes with the blue electricity. So I thought it was a good build up. I thought that they did good with the repeat Jonathan Kent, the John Kents from the future. I thought that was great, echoing kind of thing. The whole ripple effect of changing things, so then like it kind of like made things even worse. The butterfly effect, that was so cool and interesting. Yeah, just the entire fucking whole situation. One thing I think is fucking stupid, I will say this, I think that it's kind of dumb that like Jimmy fumbled so hard with Kara, and now Kara's like, now we're just friends, and like, oh, Jimmy, get friend zoned. Oh, that's what he gets for not just accepting that she loved him. She told him she loved him. She told him, I want you as my mate. And motherfucker, homie let it get to his head. He's an idiot. An idiot. You're dumb, Jimmy Olsen. You're dumb, and you lost the best thing that could have ever happened to you. And I think too, there's like some moment in one of the episodes where she's like, you stopped talking to me. Like, yeah, if you get back distant and weird, like in some fucking pursuit of being noble. I saw people arguing about this too. No. It's, you see, you don't understand. What Jimmy's doing is the right thing because mentally she's only like 8 years old. Shut the fuck up, dude. Shut the fuck up. Not like, that's so dismissive of like the rest of the maturity that Kara may have going on. And it's so dismissive and disrespectful to not respect her choice and to tell her you don't understand and you don't know how to make a choice. Like, what the fuck, Jimmy? Like, that, to me, that's like the same shit as, like, I don't know, like in old times, like when fucking men would be like, oh yeah, like she don't make decisions without me, she can't buy a house or anything. It's like, you're being fucking like sexist, Jimmy. In fact, it's not even about sexism. It's you just fucking, you're robbing this person of their own agency because you think that they're not making a good decision. Like, bro, this is totally about your own fucking insecurities, Jimmy Olsen, which you need to sort out. And perhaps Kara's love and the relationship that blossoms between you two can help you sort these things out, these feelings of insecurity. No, you would rather fucking shift the insecurity onto her, make her feel insecure about things and not know where she is with you while you fuck around and go do whatever the hell you want. Like, goddamn, Jimmy. Jimmy got me mad this season. But yeah, we'll see what happens next season. Maybe they'll work things out. We don't know yet. We don't know. But yeah, I really like the whole arc. I wonder what maybe like what Lex is gonna take away from all of this. I mean, hopefully Lex will chill a bit. Like, I totally think making a fucking psychopathic clone that is the extreme of like what Superman could even be through your genetic manipulations, like, I don't understand. Like, how you ever thought that you were going to control this. I mean, I guess in the future he did until they lost control of this one. But, like, I don't know. The entire idea of it is fucking like, you're unhinged, Lex. Like, you need to chill, bro. Like, you're over here calling Clark a threat when you're over here destroying all the timelines. 90% of the timelines are destroyed as a result of the actions of Lex Luthor. But yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to how else we incorporate Bizarro into the the series. So I'm starting to wonder too, like, would the series, because they say that they're going for a few seasons with this, hopefully. They'd have to go at least until she has the kids, right? Like I doubt we go all the way to the age up to where they're at now. Because that'd be many seasons. But we'll see. I'm very excited for season 4 of My Adventures with Superman. I thought that was fucking great. Like, it's so fucking great. It just gets better and better every season. Ever since I found it on its first season, I've loved it, and I think I'll continue loving it. But yeah, we have a few real crazy news articles. Give me a moment to pull them up. I have to move this real quick. Up. I closed my searchy window. Like a window I saved to search things, but then like I closed it on accident. Adding a selfie video to your account can to easily what? Stop it, Chrome, you're drunk. Hold on. It's local 12, Cincinnati. Ooh. Okay. Let me check out these headlines from around the world. Yo. All right. Everybody loves Meta, right? First week of California Meta trial spotlights internal emails and whistleblowers. The first week of the Meta trial in California is underway. I thought it was like a trial. Not a trial. It centers on allegations from 29 states that Meta designed Facebook and Instagram to addict young users. Interesting. Misled the public about the platform's safety and improperly collected data from children younger than 13. You remember when we were all on MySpace and we were just concerned about who our top 8 would be? Things were so innocent back then. 4 states, California, Colorado, Kentucky, New Jersey, are part of the current trial. The other 25 states will go later. In opening statements, the state outlined evidence they plan to use against Meta, including internal emails saying teen time spent on its platform was a goal. Ha! Ha! I mean, this is the funny thing, is that they're like, no, we totally do not market our platform for that. And they've got like things that say like, focus on teen retention. And references statements from employees comparing Instagram to a drug. Professor Mary Graw of the Catholic University of Columbus's School of Law, who has been following the trial, said the states presented their 3 main claims in a compelling way. Graw said the states established a catchphrase, arguing that Meta wanted to hook, hold, harvest, and hide. Oh shit. That sounds so fucking like God, what word am I looking for? Like God, so devious. Hook, hold, harvest, and hide. That sounds like somebody trafficking women. Like, holy shit, dude. Like, hook, hold, harvest, hide. Lord Meta is it what it was doing regarding children. I think that's an effective tagline to keep in mind throughout the trial. Yes, it is. I'm gonna put that on t-shirts. Hook, hold, harvest, and hide. Meta's defense denied the company's designed its products to addict children and accused the states of cherry-picking informal employee language. Gross said that the defense has not yet shown that the statements cited by plaintiffs mean something different in a broader text. The first weeks of the most prominent witnesses was former Meta engineer Arturo Bejar. Another Arthur? This one is of the Spanish variety, and Arturo. Ooh, Arturo. So what did Arturo say? He has testified against Meta in previous trials. Arturo told the jury that Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg fostered a culture in which the growth and engagement took priority over child safety. He also described Meta as taking a don't ask, don't tell approach to whether children younger than 13 were using its platforms. I'm going to stop right here, though. And I'm going to go ahead and get, like, I'm not going to say I've been, like, sarcastic with all this shit, but, like, okay, like, I'm going to say I used to stream on Facebook. Like I said, it's huge, but we did have, like, about 10 plus viewers, which people say is decent. But it was on Facebook, too, so you have to consider that. But the whole point is, I would consistently have children come into my stream, and I'm consuming fucking cannabis. I'm fucking like, I'm talking about adult topics. I don't think children should be in here. I never encouraged children to be in here, never marketed children. But there was abhorrent behavior by young children. I remember distinctly this one time, this young girl, she's all like, I'm only 8. I'm like, you can't be here. And she started saying bitch a bunch. I'm like, well, you definitely can't fucking cuss, all right? Like, and then I ban her. She comes back on another account, starts trying to tell me to unban her. And I'm like, no, you need to learn a lesson. The lesson is that you were told not to do that. And second of all, you're not supposed to be here because this isn't for you. You can go now to the internet and experience something else. You needed to be banned from this because you're not supposed to be involved or engaging with this type of content. And like beyond that, sometimes I would have like, okay, now they weren't having their children engage with my content, but I had a viewer who was like, oh, take a dab for my daughter. She's 2 years old. This is a 2-year-old dab for my daughter. I'm like, I don't really feel comfortable like taking drugs in the name of your children. Like that's, I don't, can you just like donate to me and it can be for me to do the drugs for me? Not, why we have to bring a child into this? And I understand the idea. I'm over here pushing for advocacy as well. So there's legalization worldwide. But I think regardless of whether something's legal, sex is fucking legal. That doesn't mean that I want to be fucking like doing a fucking blowjob for your fucking toddler and shit like that. Like if I'm running a fucking chat turbate, like that's out of control, man. Like you're fucking out of control. You're literally out of control. And it's just like, I don't know. It's this whole like dismissal of the Lions Facebook. So it's for family. Like, shut up, man. So I am on the side of, I do think that they do make it like a drug, but I also think like to a degree too, like that's just the world we live in. You can't fucking try to target Facebook specifically and be like, oh, look at what they're doing. Everything is trying to gain retention for people like this. It is not an exclusive thing to Facebook, and to make them the fucking scapegoats for this, I mean, people know what they're getting into. People know what this is all about. And to a degree, I think it's about being involved in your children's lives. I've got another article that's kind of similar to that about the girl with the Roblox thing. And we'll get to that next. But yeah, okay, to go back to the story. The jury also heard from former Meta researcher Elena Davis, who testified that the company studied ways to make its product less habit-forming. Aww. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, I wasn't over here, like, I'm not over here trying to defend the $1 million company. You know, like that old meme where he's got the knife, he's like, stand back, or something. He's got his hair in a ponytail. Anyway, The government's main evidence is actually interesting documents and whistleblowers from Meta, Gross said. Inactivity detected. What do you mean inactivity detected? What do you mean? What do you mean? Because you won't push me to any more live feeds? Because you think I'm over here hate speeching? Whatever, Facebook. Oh, not Facebook. TikTok. Whatever, TikTok. Wrong one. Anyways. But I think that's nice that they research ways to make it less habit forming, because you think that these are like just evil corporations that really don't care, but it's nice to see them trying to figure out ways for this not to be like as nefarious as possible. But I mean, they still need to maintain their livelihood, right? The government's main evidence is actually internal documents and whistleblowers from Meta, and that is a compelling case that makes it harder for the defense to ascribe some sort of motive or to discredit the documents. They are their own internal documents. McGraw said she suspects that the states to present more internal documents and testimony from additional whistleblowers as the trial continues. She also expects experts to testify about child and teen brains and how they could be susceptible to the techniques Meta is accused of using. At the very crux of this case for the plaintiffs is that Meta was exploiting the underdeveloped child brain in order to engage them initially and to keep them engaged regardless of the harms that it was causing them. I mean, that sounds pretty fucking evil and like a lot of effort on Facebook's part. A similar trial is underway in Tennessee, and another took place in New Mexico earlier this year. Gross said the California trial is different because they claim that Meta violated the federal Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, or the COPPA, by obtaining information from children without 13. Obtaining information from children under 13 without parental consent. I see. Interesting. Gra points out that the court has already found Meta did not comply with COPPA's notice and parental consent requirements, while other issues necessary to determine liability remain for the jury. The trial is expected to last 6 to 8 weeks. Meta executives, including Zuckerberg, are expected to testify. Okay, so here's another story that it kind of has to do with this whole thing. Like, who's responsible here? Are the parents responsible for not taking their care of their kid, for not watching their kid, and for not policing their kid to a certain degree? And I don't think you have to be fucking like Big Brother state, but like to a degree, if your child gets to this extreme, like it's a result of negligence, chronic negligence, some may say. All right, a wrongful death lawsuit is filed by the parents of 13-year-old Audrey Hine of North Kentucky and is facing challenge from Roblox, which argues the child waived her legal right by agreeing to the platform's terms. I mean, I do think just hearing that sentence does sound kind of fucked up, but think about it for a second. Like, Roblox is merely just a gaming platform. If people use it to make connections or something like that, that's outside of their control. If people interact with each other in some manner that's not that's harmful, how, like, just because they facilitated it does not mean that they are responsible for it. They never created their game to facilitate this kind of whatever that drove her to whatever she did. They created Roblox for gamers and for games. Audrey's parents sued the company after their child died by suicide in December 2024. Damn, she would be 15 now. In lawsuits, her mother said Audrey died because of harmful and violent influences from the game, as well as from Discord and TikTok, which she used to communicate with users. Yeah, that's... It sounds like you need to be involved with your child. The lawsuit alleges Audrey's journal was later found and introduced her to a violent subculture on the platforms. In federal court filings, Roblox and Discord argue that the child waived her right to sue by accepting the platform's terms of agreement multiple times, including some instances happened as early as she is 8 years old. The company says the lawsuit should be dismissed. Look at this shit. I'm sorry. There's some dumb people in the comments, so we're going to go ahead and read this one. This is outrageous. Roblox and Discord are seriously arguing that an 8-year-old girl waived her right to sue because she clicked a box on a screen. 8-year-old. 8 years old. A child who can't vote, can't sign a contract, can't legally make adult decisions, can't even check herself out of school. But somehow she's capable of entering a legally binding agreement that protects $1 billion corporations. Yeah, because $1 billion corporations are out here like with a pop-up that says, click on this to fuck with a child. Like, bro, this has nothing to do with Roblox. If she plays Roblox and gets introduced to some weirdos who made a fucking weirdo fucking game, that's Roblox just put the tools out. These people put it together and made a fucking weirdo. It's not Roblox's fault, dude. You're stupid if you think it is. It's a joke. An 8-year-old doesn't understand terms of service, and you don't understand that regardless of the age of a person using a platform, that platform has to protect itself. Stupid. Like, God, it's like the platform is a company in which things are happening. If this is called the fucking Chuck E. Cheese, if somebody molests a child at a Chuck E. Cheese, it's not Chuck E. Cheese's fault, stupid. It's a child. It's the fault of the fucking asshole who walked in there and fucking did that. Chuck E. Cheese was not created to foster and facilitate these kinds of things, dude. Like, that's what I don't get about this idiot right here. Oh, Discord is responsible. Bro, why ain't Roblox taken to jail? Let's go take Roblox to jail. Yeah, go fucking get the little fucking logo. Grab it. Put some handcuffs on it. She doesn't understand contracts. Random tap. Oh, so then she could just not tap it and not have used it? What you're saying is stupid. This fucking idiot right here. The kind your puppy could make by stepping on your phone is now being treated as a fully informed legal act. The point is, when it comes down to it, shut the fuck up with your dumb fucking pseudo-lawyerness. If she's using that program, she had to agree to that regardless of her age, or else she can't use it. And she used it, meaning she agreed to that. It's fucking, it either is or it isn't. It's not arguable. Not fucking debatable. And then they try and distance themselves from her death, pretending their platforms played no role. As if an 8-year-old just wakes up one day and decides to end their life with no external influence. The influence didn't come directly from the platform itself. The platform was not creating fucking the content that drove her to make the decision she did. Other users were. How about you blame their parents for not watching her for not watching the people she's interacting, for not being responsible for their daughter. Jesus. Their don't blame us posture is cowardly and cruel. The parents need to be sued. Yep. Making an account with an online game could, without being monitored at the age of 8. Come on. Yes. Roblox isn't a babysitter. It holds no responsibility for your children. And if you're not going to watch them and let them do whatever and not paying attention to what they're doing, you're a fucking terrible parent and fuck you. I don't think your child deserves what has happened to them. And in this instance, I'm sorry that this poor girl went down this dark path. But by some intervention with her parents, she perhaps could have been diverted. Rather than them getting mad after the matter of the fact. Yes, right here. Children need to be monitored when accessing online content by parents, period. Parents are the responsible party. Yes. Not the internet, not whatever chat service your child is using. That's not on them. Unless they market that as their specific feature. Roblox is horrible. They know about all of the adults on there making contact with children and not in a good way, and they have done nothing to stop these PDF files. They actually made it easier for them to have contact with children in some of their updates, letting adults open game areas such as bathrooms where they can privately role play with children. What the fuck? And Discord is a wild west of the internet. They need better guidelines for mods on there, and they also have a PDF file issue big time. No child should have access to Discord or Roblox. Hard yes. Hard yes. Because there is so much content on there, like, you really need to have your child using a more restricted and policed fucking communication method. And you should really be in the same, like, this is my opinion. I don't have any children. But my opinion is anybody your children interacts with should interact with you. You should be able to see them. You should know who they are. You should know who your parents' friends are. I understand it's kind of like a little bit weird because it's like you want like other kids to like be friends with you as an adult, but it's just about being aware of who they're contacting and making sure that they're contacting kids, or if they are contacting adults, it's in healthy and fucking in safe situations. Not just letting them go willy-nilly. You're on the fucking internet. Go off. Go do whatever you want. That's like fucking placing your child in the mall and being like, it's at the mall. Fucking let them go. They're at the mall. It's okay. It's the mall. The mall has security. And then you sue the mall later because your kid got fucking diddled. And it's not your fault. You fucking let your kid walk around the mall. Don't do that. Let me look around for another article. I'll probably do one more. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Both of these just sound wacky. Both of these are just out of control. I'm telling you, dude. Local 12, they have the craziest stories. Police apologize after missing teen's family was mistakenly told she was found alive. What the fuck? What the hell do you mean? Oh, this happened in Australia. Aussies. Police in Australia have apologized after the family of an 18-year-old hiker was mistakenly told that she had been found alive, only to learn minutes later the rescuers had discovered her body. Wow. That is fucked up, dude. Could you imagine the roller coaster of emotions they were going through? To feel so elated, so full of joy, to be thanking the fucking stars that their daughter was brought to them, and then to be told, oh, wait, actually, no, that was a mistake. That's not her. She did. That's fucked up. What was that one fucking South Park meme? And it's gone. We found her. We found her. We found her. And she's gone. God, that's fucked up. Lily Hooper, 18, disappeared August 12th after leaving a home in Oakdale to hike in the NITE National Park about 80 miles southwest of Sydney. An extensive search continued for 8 days before a search team located what authorities believe to be Hooper's body in rugged bushland Thursday. But confusion surrounding communication initially resulted in a much different announcement. Search volunteers initially reported that they believed Hooper's body had been found alive, according to authorities. The information reached her family, the media, and New South Wales Premier Chris Minns reported CNN. Minns announced that what he called fantastic news, saying that Hooper had been found in the brush with half a bottle of water. Per The Guardian, minutes later, he returned with a devastating correction. I've got some terrible news. I apologize. Lily's body has been found. Sadly, this morning there was a miscommunication when Lily's body was recovered. I unreservedly apologize for that miscommunication. Damn, how do you mess that up though? How do you mess it up and say, oh yeah, she's fine and she has water, to go to like, nah, bro, she was dead. She like straight legit 100% dead ass dead. According to The Guardian, officials said the search was taking place in thick, rugged terrain where poor radio and cell phone reception complicated communication between teams. About 10 minutes after the initial report, search volunteers provided more accurate information, but the incorrect report had already been spread. The miscommunication obviously was born out of elation that Lily had been found. Tragically, that miscommunication then led to deflation. You don't say, brother. Hooper's vehicle had previously been found near a walking trail in National Park. Authorities said she was an experienced hiker, and investigators did not suspect foul play in her disappearance. The body had not been formally identified when police announced the discovery. A report will be prepared for the coroner. Damn. Holy shit. This one just sounds funny. I'm sorry. It's not funny, but it sounds funny. A couple allegedly finds a priest receiving sexual act from a registered sex offender in Ohio Park. Was he like, my son, if you must perform the acts, let me take the... If you feel you must suck someone's dick, I shall give you the dick to suck. Oh, man. I gotta read this. I gotta know what happened here. A couple allegedly caught a priest and a registered sex offender engaged in sexual activity in a park in Ohio. According to WFMJ, 75-year-old Monsignor Anthony Spinoza, the rector of Basilica National Shrine of Our Lady, Lebanon in North Jackson, was taken into custody last Thursday after he was allegedly caught engaging in sexual activity with a registered sex offender in Perkins Park in Warren, Ohio. Per the report, Spinoza had been rector at Our Lady of Lebanon since 2002. Holy shit. Since he was, what, 50? Just about, yeah. And is core bishop within the Maronite Catholic Church. The station reported that Spinoza was charged days after a couple who had been walking their dog in Perkins Park went to law enforcement on July 31st after they allegedly noticed 54-year-old Kenneth Knapp down on his knees and was performing a sex act on Spinoza. He was sucking his dick! He was sucking his dick! He was sucking his dick! I can't! The couple reportedly noted that Spinoza was smoking a cigar at the time. Like, yes, my child, yes. Do the Lord's work. Expel the sin from me so that it may bless you with the holy sacrament. Oh, man. When speaking with police, the couple claimed one of the suspects invited them to join them and that the couple would watch them if they provided payment. What? So the priest said, hey, you want to get in on this? Do you have something to confess as well on your knees? Oh my God, the fucking gall. And said the couple could watch them if they provided payment. You know, this show ain't free. If you're gonna hang around here, watch me get my cock sucked, you know, you're gonna have to do something, you know? Wow, this is really happening in the world, guys. I was joking. A police report reviewed by WFMJ reportedly states that the alleged incident occurred in broad daylight and approximately 100 yards from a playground where children were present. That's fucked up. Upon arriving at the park, police say they found cop in a Honda Civic that was parked next to a black rug and a pair of pink boots, and noted the suspect was wearing black boxers at the time. During a search of the vehicle, officers reportedly found multiple wigs, a pair of silicone breasts, rubberized handcuffs, and 3 pipes police that are often used to smoke methamphetamine. Oh shit! They were puffing the pookie, fucking riding the white dragon, whatever. While speaking to officers, cop denied anything was going on and said the couple likely reported him because he was dressed up. Police said they found Spinoza smoking a cigar in a black SUV in the park, and he reportedly told police officers he didn't know cop and wasn't with him at any point, although one of the witnesses remained adamant that they had seen cop performing a sex act with Spinoza. According to WFMJ, cop was taken into custody and Spinoza was told he was free to leave. Cop appeared on video during an arraignment hearing where he pleaded not guilty to the following charges: public indecency and drug paraphernalia charges. A warrant for Spinoza's arrest was issued by a city prosecutor on August 3rd. Spinoza and cop were taken into custody and pleaded not guilty to the following charges: public indecency and procuring. Spinoza was taken to the Trumbull County Jail and was later released after posting a $2,000 bond. He was ordered to stay away from Perkins Park, according to the report. Ha! Should go back to that park. Go suck dick somewhere else. Spinoza is expected to appear in court September 14th, and his attorney, Jeffrey Goodman, asked the prosecutors to provide all evidence, including any video that may be available per the outlet. Police said that cop is a Tier 3 sex offender who was convicted of raping a juvenile female in 2011. Damn, that's fucked up. Cop was sentenced to serve 10 years behind bars after he pled guilty to 2 counts of rape. He is scheduled to appear after another hearing on September 4th. Let's see the comments. Smoking a lot of pipes. St. Peter Puffer. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Why is this not a surprise? Yep. Why is this not a surprise? Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. What a weirdo. All right. All right. I think we have one more over here that want to check out. So a man allegedly beat a stranger in a Walmart parking lot who he believed was photographing a child. A man was accused of beating a stranger in a Walmart parking lot, leaving him with serious injuries because he believed the victim was secretly taking pictures of a child. Officers responded to a Walmart location at 9:39 p.m. on July 25th, 2026, after receiving report of an assault that took place in the parking lot. According to a news release from Wallingford Police Department, first responders found a man suffering from serious facial and head injuries in the parking lot, and he was soon taken to the hospital for treatment. The investigation determined the victim had been confronted by Darrell Hernandez Vargas after Vargas and a juvenile family member believed the victim had been taking photographs of the juvenile with his cellular phone. Police wrote Vargas allegedly struck the victim in the head, knocking him to the ground. While the victim was on the ground, Vargas allegedly struck him again before kicking him in the face, rendering him unconscious. Damn, you straight fucking floored that guy. Although Vargas and his family member allegedly left the scene after the assault, authorities were able to connect him to the crime through the Walmart surveillance video. Vargas was arrested and charged with second-degree assault, first-degree reckless endangerment, and breach of peace. Sometimes you gotta fucking kick a motherfucker, I guess. I don't know. It seems, based on the way the article is worded, that he didn't actually have any pictures. That's kind of fucked up. Yo, what was in that backpack? Wait. Did we straight skip the Camden stuff? I think we did. Okay, my bad. We're gonna talk about this for a minute. All right, so what's this dude's name again? Nitro Camden. For people who don't know, the streamer Nitro Camden on Twitch was raided earlier this week by a big streamer. I hate big streamers and I hate their big dumb audiences. But he graced this poor kid who had one viewer. And as he graced him with this amazing raid, monumental raid, changing his life, his mom came in and his mom started shooting out a bunch of hate speech. His mom started telling him that she wanted him out, that he was making too much noise because it was near midnight. And like, I think during the intro, I was talking about a time that I was raiding in World of Warcraft and my sister assaulted me, started hitting me, smacking me in my fucking head because she said I was making too much noise. She wanted to sleep. Go sleep in another room. Go somewhere else. I'm fighting dragons in this room. Anyways, it's kind of fucked up too because it looks like he actually like has legit streaming equipment. It looks like he has a stream deck, a little one, but like it seems like he's invested into this. She knows this is what he does. And like too, it is such a hater moment, such a fucked up like vitriol fucking like bitch. Like he will get out of your house if you just leave him the fuck alone and let him take advantage of this moment, you fucking bitch. Like fuck his mom. Like legit, there are some people who need to get this shit beaten out of them, like physically fucking attacked. This is one of them. This woman wants to walk in and throw hands on her fucking child. Why? Because it's her child, because it's her property. Like my mom isn't the worst mom, but she did used to get physical with us at times, probably because we weren't listening or doing what she wanted. And I used to block. And as I got older, when I would block, she would hurt herself. And I remember specifically this one day I was blocking. She went to go hit me. She hurt her hands. She goes, "Oh, why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't block, bitch. Don't block you from hitting me. I ain't gonna let you just fucking smack me in the fucking head, give me a concussion, fucking take out your frustrations on me just because you want to. I'm gonna stop you from fucking doing damage if I can, because I don't deserve to lose HP, okay? And fucking just sitting here minding my own business, probably fucking playing Pokemon on my GBA. Like, leave me alone, bro. Fucking hitting me and shit like that. And like, this dude's fucking just getting smacked. She's trying to sit on him on the chair and shit. This was disgusting. This was nasty. Some of the grossest shit I've ever fucking seen. And like, I just don't understand too, this whole like thought by parents that you belong to me. You're my thing. I can hit you. I can beat you. I can smack you. And like, I don't know too. I think it's kind of fucked up to like just instantly be like, get out of my house now, today. Like, that's just illegal. Like, people have rights. Squatters have rights. And I don't agree with all these squatters' rights, but like, it's so fucked up that a lot of these parents will kick their kids out of their house. Well, like, the kid's probably been squatting there long enough that you have to go through the process of eviction. You can't just fucking kick him out the next day, bitch. Like, so anyway, she starts hitting him. She starts telling him to turn the stream off, yada, yada. Wow, this 100,000, 10,000, I don't know what it is. But the point is that she has an entire fucking audience of people watching this happen. So I hope the charges are going to be brought against her. I hope that the, I don't know, the state fucking attacks her, takes action, or people who actually are about what they're about. Because a lot of people talk like they're someone who handles that shit when they don't handle shit at all. Like, you know, we all know people like that who talk like they're hard, who talk like they're fucking people who do vigilante justice, but they ain't done shit. Like, this is somebody who needs vigilante justice right here. This fucking disgusting creature. Fucking somebody fucking throw a fucking blanket on her and beat her with a fucking sock full of pennies or something. Like, anyways, despite the tragedy this man has suffered through for 18 years of his life, he hit a payday because apparently he made 20K on Twitch from donations, from yada yada. I know that, okay, and like, I can't stand her, but Cinna, She is fucking boring. She is like ill. I don't understand how people are attracted to that thing. I just don't like Cinna. Like, if like that entire crew, everybody is cool except for Cinna. All the other girl streamers are all right. They're tolerable. I just can't stand Cinna. I can't. But anyway, supposedly she made sure he had a place to stay. Okay, great. And like, again, let me just go back to a topic I had started on the intro. This changes dude's life. Maybe you motherfuckers, you big streamers, should be streaming people with one viewer a lot more often and kind of spreading the love, you know? We always talk about how these fucking billionaires don't ever spread the love. Well, these fucking streamers are fucking, they're made billionaires, they're made millionaires by all these fucking viewers, by all these other people. So like maybe you should spread the fucking love since you never got any of this yourself. It was never yours. It was all given to you. By anyone but you. But yeah, suppose he made 20K in 24 hours. Fucking amazing, right? What a fucking day that dude's having. Like, imagine that shit. Like, imagine where your life was 2 days ago and where you're at now after that happens. That's fucking wild. I was talking to him about how, like, that's like the lottery. That's why you stream. The day that could happen and shit, you know? But on the opposite side of this, let's go back to the picture of his mom beating him. I have seen a alternate commentary to this, a different narrative, a narrative spinning this as if this was some type of premeditated situation, as if this was staged. I've seen more than a few comments on more than a few videos calling it staged. And you know what? This ain't the first time something like this has happened. It's not. This is in the history of the fucking internet. This is not the first time it's happened. There's going to be a lot more times where it does happen. I don't doubt it. But the question at hand and the question that we need to ask ourselves in this instance, in regard to, what was his name again? In regard to Nitro Camden, was this real or was this staged? I don't know. With the way that it all happens and how she meanders and just the way that she's acting, I don't think it's staged. She was behaving like, because I've been in situations like this where people have kicked you out because you're just chilling and you're not contributing as much as they think they should. And this was a lot of the energy and action of it where they're just kind of like, now, I'm giving you till the end of the night. This is your last night here. And it's like, yeah, you could have told me that like maybe yesterday or the day before or something instead of springing on me now because I fucking did something that apparently broke your sacred rules or whatever. I've been building up to tipping up your cup and apparently I fucking filled it today. Like, I don't know, just out of nowhere bullshit things. It seems very natural what's happening here, but I do not for a second put it past this shit that it actually fucking that people have this ready to be staged. I have seen enough situations where this has happened to people and like they get like, what I'm trying to say is it's a situation where every story I've read about it, the person who gets attacked by a family member, by I've seen a lot of situations where it's a kid fighting with his stepfather, things like that. The stepfather's telling them to go, last stream, yada yada, fighting about things like that. I've seen things like that, but like every situation I've seen of that, they get love, they get attention, they get positive reinforcement after it. So I don't know, dude. It's tough, dude. I mean, that's a fucked up world. This is a world we're living in the year 2026. We don't only have to question whether something is premeditated and a scam, when a situation like this should just be something we all sympathize with and we all hope never happens to someone. We have to wonder, like, did they plan this just to bamboozle us, just to fucking get one over on us, just to make some fucking money? He made bank. He got it. He got his bag, 20K. Now, like, think about that. How easy would that be for anybody else who's a small streamer to tell somebody, hey, wait off, and if I ever get the raid, come in, tell me I'm done. Beat me, tell me to get out. It'll make us all the fucking money in the world. What family member would not agree to that shenanigans? What down-ass homeboy who would lie to your girlfriend for you would not do that. Would not lie to Twitch chat. Sorry, Twitch chat. Would you lie to Twitch chat for millions of dollars, for thousands of dollars? How many of us have integrity to the point where we not deceive Twitch chat? Twitch was giving him 1 viewer before. Maybe he should have fucking pulled one over on him, you know? Maybe they deserve it for being the fools to fall for it, right? I don't know. I think it's kind of fucked up, but I mean, how are we ever gonna know? In the day of AI videos and fucking is it a cake or not? Like, how will we ever know? But yeah, I mean, unless like they arrest her and they charge her with this shit, like I'm not gonna believe that this isn't staged, or I don't know. Like again, like I'm saying, like I have lived through moments like this, so I can kind of see. Oh, he also has my chair. He had my chair. I thought that shit was so funny too. Like he's got my budget chair. But yeah, I like how what is it? We can see someone like Area the goat. This is all live. How can she treat her son this way? Like I was saying earlier, some people think that their children are their property, they belong to them. They don't, dude. They're separate entities with free will, and they don't deserve to have you beat them to behave, okay? Okay? Just letting you know. I'm somebody who, like, I just said don't beat them to behave, but I think there are sometimes a kid needs to be hit once or twice when they are out of control. But I do not think hitting your child should be a regular thing you do to get them to simply listen to you. I do not think you need to take it to that degree. I do think there's sometimes where children are throwing tantrums and you need to be hit once or twice to snap them out of the tantrum. But I don't think you should beat your child on the regular to the point where the child like fucking needs to be ready to defend themselves at the ready, like ready to brace themselves. Pick the stance. But yeah, like my heart goes out to him if this shit really was that way. I'm happy that he got out of it. Not everybody's able to climb themselves out of the ghetto that way. And like I saw people saying that like streaming is a new rap career. Like, come on, mom. Like he's handing out his CDs every day. But no, it's true, man. Like one fucking raid can change your goddamn fucking life. Like one raid, and this proves it. And like to snowball off of that topic, like spread the love, you big streamers. You scumbag big streamers, and again, to reiterate it, you scumbag big streamer viewers. You could be watching someone smaller, you could be helping somebody grow, but you got to go watch somebody with 100,000 viewers. Like you fucking matter, you fucking drop of water in the ocean. It's pathetic that people fucking do that. Gross and nasty. This is one of the only few moments of good that could have come from it. But the people getting that many viewers, they're already rich beyond all measure, beyond what they'll ever fucking need for the rest of their life. Nasty that people continue to fucking throw money that they probably worked hard for to these people who will never even feel that. Never feel it. Thanks, when there's some people who are fucking living in situations like this. Thank you. Thank you, internet. Thank you. And thank you, people on the internet. Fucking trash. Anyways, let's continue with our real crazy news articles. Yeah, sorry, I forgot that I moved past that. I was not in the right frame of mind. Why does this keep doing this? Stop it. Stop going blurry for no reason. Anyway, this one made me think of that one when I saw the mother attacks. And I was like, wait, Nitro Camden. Okay, mother allegedly attacked young daughter's teacher and principal while looking for a backpack. Look at her fucking mugshot too, trying to be all sassy and shit. Like, bitch, you are not in the right teaching your daughter bad behavior right here. Like, a mother allegedly attacked her daughter's elementary school teacher and principal after they refused to let her into the school to search for a forgotten backpack. Linus Dorsey arrived at Turry T. Smalls Elementary School at around 2:30 p.m. on August 13th, according to a probable cause affidavit obtained by Law and Crime. Dorsey allegedly spoke to a teacher that was standing at the entrance and told him that her daughter forgot her backpack in the classroom and she needed to go inside and retrieve it. The teacher reportedly told Dorsey that the school was not allowing parents inside during the first week of classes due to all the staff being needed to ensure the safety of the students, sparking an argument between the two adults. The confrontation culminated in Dorsey punching the teacher in the face multiple times, at which point the principal walked outside the affidavit. This is a male teacher. Told him, this bitch is picking fights with grown men. Jesus Christ. The principal attempted to intervene and hold Dorsey back from attacking the teacher, at which point she allegedly punched him as well. Don't doubt it. Do not doubt it for a second. A school resource officer eventually arrived and broke up the fight. The principal and teacher both incurred minor injuries per the affidavit. Dorsey was reportedly arrested after investigators reviewed the school's surveillance cameras, which captured the ordeal. She told police that she attacked the teacher because he leaned on her and her daughter. He was leaning on me. Why you gotta lean on me like that? She didn't get her way, so she handled the situation like an animal. Yep. That's it, 100%. That's it. Hope she gets a long stay in jail and her children find a home that teaches love and respect. You said it, sister or brother. I mean, look at their fucking mugshot, too. Like, there's just this air of sassiness to it. Like, bitch, you're in the wrong. Like, you were not, like, how do you think that you're right? And, like, you wanna know my first thought was, as soon as I saw this? My first thought went to drugs. Do you really have drugs in your daughter's backpack? Is that what this is all about? Shame on you if that's the case. Shame on you. That's gross. That's all so much grossness. Why? Why? But yeah. Crazy, man. Like, you think you could have just listened to them? Then maybe you could have asked the teacher to go get the backpack. How about that? Maybe you could have found out some way to resort this without physical violence, you think? Do you think that's possible? Maybe like Linesia? Do you think? Yeah, maybe not. All right. Let's see. Let's find a nice article. At least maybe one or two more stories. Let's see. Ha! Okay, so listen, this is my whole thing. I don't think that Charlie Kirk's murder, I think that was fucked up. Whoever shot him, I know it is a certain level of irony because he promotes fucking gun violence. So for him to die by gun violence is fucking like some ironic shit, meta shit. But I also think nobody should die for voicing their opinion for simply sharing a point of view. I know some points of view radicalize others. I know some points of views instigate violence towards others. But I also think to a degree, we need to voice an opinion against counter to another opinion, and that's the only way we're going to somehow evolve the discussion on things like this. Now, I do think also Charlie Kirk was a fucking asshole to a lot of shit, and he knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly the way he was baiting people, and he was a rage baiter, and he was a fucking asshole. I don't think he deserved to get shot for that. I think that's perfectly fine. You could be a dickhead all you want, but I think you're going to be a dickhead and somebody else is not going to like it, and they're going to fucking shoot you for it. So maybe you should kind of like watch what kind of dickhead you are, you know? But I don't think that people should lose pay. I think that if you want to criticize Charlie Kirk, this is America. You should be free to criticize him, especially if you're a teacher. You should not get in trouble and lose your job because you're having an opinion about something that happened. He didn't shoot the fucking guy, man. The teacher didn't shoot the fucking guy. Somebody else shot Charlie Kirk. He's fucking talking about it. This is how news works, you idiots. Like, goddamn, the teacher can't have a fucking opinion? Jesus Christ. Anyways, a judge recommended that a teacher who was suspended for a Facebook post, a private fucking post. The teacher's allowed to have whatever thoughts he wants in his private fucking post. Doesn't need to fucking somehow leak into his work or make him fucking unfit to teach. Him having an opinion does nothing to do with his capacity to teach others. And his opinion can be right or wrong. That's up to him. Jesus. Division of Administrative Hearings Judge Andrew Manco ruled that teacher Mariah Roller should be given back pay for the amount of time she was suspended. Yes! Yes! 100 fucking %! Mrs. Roller's private Facebook post on her personal Facebook page was not unethical and was not her action, but that of a third party that resulted in its dissemination. Exactly. Somebody getting out of their way to get to something that was her own private thought, her own private discussions. And to go back to something that is from many years ago, there was the owner of the Clippers, I believe it was, the Los Angeles Clippers, who people were saying that he was racist because he was talking shit about this guy who was fucking his wife. The guy who was fucking his wife happened to be black. I think is allowed to have something against that guy. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you own an NBA team, you're not racist, because I don't know any all white, all Asian NBA teams out there. This dude is not a racist, but people try to paint it that way because they got some private conversations where he's talking about the guy who fucked his wife. Jesus Christ. Same shit here. She can talk about Charlie Kirk in her private fucking domicile. Give whatever opinion she wants to the fucking wall and nobody, okay? Jesus Christ. Roller made the Facebook post the same day Kirk was assassinated on September 2025. What's that about the cost of the Second Amendment being some gun deaths every year? Bye, Charlie, her Facebook post stated. And that's what I was kind of saying at the beginning. Like, dude, you want to be some snarky motherfucker who's all about gun rights and make some snarky little fucking comments like some gun deaths every year. Somebody's going to decide that you need to be that gun death, Charlie. And I'm sorry, dude, you fucking put that barrel in your own fucking mouth. I don't think they should have pulled the trigger on you, but you know, bro, I don't think this should have happened, but you brought it upon yourself. Right? That's what this is. Like, bro, I don't really think they should have shot him, but I mean, like, he is asking to get shot in so many fucking words, right? He's asking to be martyred, and he gets martyred, and now everybody is surprised Pikachu face. And you can't even comment about it. How dare we, right? Nah, give her fucking money. Give her fucking money per the judge. Thank you, judge. Honorable shit. Kirk was assassinated in an event while speaking at Utah Valley University. And again, I don't think he should have died. I think it's freedom of speech. It's different opinions. But again, if you're going to be out there hyping rhetoric and hyping violence in that way, do not be surprised when violence finds you in that way. You're dismissing and saying that like, we have the right to these weapons because a few people are going to get shot by some psychos. I mean, like, dude. I mean, what? You said it. You said it, mister. And again, I'm not saying that he deserves this, but how can you be surprised if you're over here advocating that this happens? Like, did you think that you couldn't become the casualty? You were beyond it. Any of us could be it. That's the beauty of America. But yeah, I mean, like, again, it's not celebrating it, but I'm saying people are free to respond however they want. They shouldn't have to lose money in their job or their livelihood because of it. Like, she didn't hire him to shoot him. But yeah, Kirk played a major role in getting Trump elected in 2024 and was one of the most outspoken supporters. Kirk was well known for going onto college campuses, giving speeches about conservative principles and debating liberal college students. Yeah, in pedantic ways that in no informative or intelligent manner respected or recognized the other side. again, he knows what he's doing, and there are ways to respect a discourse and to have conversations where you recognize what the other person's talking about. A lot of times, Charlie Kirk was fucking baiting people, being a fucking asshole about it. He knew what the other person's talking about. He knew what they're referring to, what they're referencing, but he was just being cheeky about it. And I mean, fuck around and find out, right? He started Turning Point 2020, Turning Point USA in 2012, and was the host of the Charlie Kirk Show, which launched in 2019. Yep, he was. He was. Let's try to end on a light story. Let's find something happy. Hold on. Okay, one more crazy story, and then we'll have a feel-good story. What? Okay, we're gonna have a few quick ones, all right? I'm trying to find a good story, but it's so hard. I'm sorry, there's so many crazy stories. We gotta read all these. At least the titles. Yay! It's usually an animal story that we close on. Okay, here we go. Woman killed in front of 7-year-old son after rejecting a man's sexual advances in New York via NYPD. Fucking madness. We're doing a lightning round right here. A man lived with wife's body for days after killing her. Lit home on fire to hide corpse. He looks like the kind of motherfucker who would do that. And Bonnaroo taking 2027 off, says the farm needs time to recover after the storms. I'm somebody who is a Bonnaroo alumni. I went for 5 years, haven't gone back since it started getting so fucking commercial. And maybe the farm needs it. Maybe you need to reconnect with their roots. Rest in peace, Hayden Panettiere. Save the cheerleaders, save the world. I haven't read this, and I want to see what this is about. Authorities said there was no signs of foul play, and preliminary autopsy finds no trauma contribute to her death. No official cause or manner of death has been announced. But I know that this guy is tied to it. Brian Hickerson. Issued a statement through his attorney days after she was found unresponsive. Brian Hickerson and his brother, Zach Hickerson, were at the apartment when Panettiere was found unresponsive and were identified as witnesses in the police report. Brian Hickerson broke his silence Thursday through attorney Sloan Alias, who said Panettiere's death remains under investigation, noted police found no signs of foul play and said there was no further comment out of respect for her loved ones and the investigation. Damn. Oh, we'll see, because she did have like a history of like postpartum stuff, abuse stuff. You know, it's tough in Hollywood. But yeah, poor Claire. I was a huge Heroes fan, man. Still am kind of, but poor Hayden. Bruh, any excitement about classic WoW? No. No. I mean, no. Classic WoW is kind of like, it's cool. I mean, I don't hate classic WoW. I just think that like classic WoW has really fallen off as something mainstream. I like when the hardcore was getting attention, but then they started DDoSing the servers because OnlyFans was playing. So, well, Classic Plus, I mean, honestly, it seems like a lot of what they've been doing with Classic Plus is just bringing in moves and abilities from the retail version. But that's not what anybody ever wanted. People wanted like level 60 content. People wanted the old abilities to be used to create new content and new builds. Like people didn't want Crusader Strike. People don't want to be playing old content using Creator Strike, using Divine Storm. And that's what they did with Classic Plus. That's what they did with, what was it? Season of Discovery, which was essentially Classic Plus. That's not what people want. And the thing is, the reason they're doing that is because it's the easiest thing they can do. They already have the assets. They already have the moves. They're just taking, because when you're playing Classic Plus, you're playing the modern version of WoW. They're just changing it to be classic. So it already has all the modern moves, the modern yada yada. And it's laziness, dude. It's laziness. That's not what people want. I don't want that. I've never wanted that. I wanted them to continue the level 60 with the level 60 moves and make it so that we're only 60. So you have to go play Molten Core to get your first gear. Then you move on through all the tiers of the gear, and it's playing the Kalimdor and Western Kingdoms, Eastern Kingdoms. Like that's what people want. That's the Classic Plus people want. They don't want what they're giving us. We're asking Blizzard for a hamburger, and they're giving us a hot dog and saying, "Here you go, sweetie. It's still meat, isn't it?" No, Blizzard, you're not listening. And I think that's where I come from. I mean, like, I was excited for, like I said, hardcore, when hardcore was popular, when OnlyFans was popular. But I'm not going to keep playing my hardcore character if it's going to be DDoS'd, because that's what was happening. It was about maybe like 2 years ago I was playing on the hardcore classic servers. But I mean, I'm not going to play a game and then somebody's trying to hack the servers and I get knocked off the game and I lose 80 hours of work, hundreds of hours of work. I'm not going to do that. What they need to do is get some infrastructure to protect their servers, but everybody from OnlyFans stopped playing, Soda Poppin', all the other people, they went back playing other games and being streamers. Like, why would they keep playing this game and lose all that time because somebody's a hater? And why would anybody else too try to break into that niche if that's what's happening? But yeah, Heroes, great series. Hopefully he's not behind it. Maybe he's just kind of like, you know, just a bad boyfriend. Okay, here we go. Like I said, we're doing rapid fire. These are just the last few, mainly just headlines, and we'll read the last story. Father abandons 7-year-old on Mount Fuji to reach the summit. What the fuck? I have to read a little bit of this. A 40-year-old father from Nagoya, Japan, was reprimanded by the police after leaving his 7-year-old son alone on Mount Fuji while he continued to climb towards the summit with his older child. Damn, that's some Japanese shit. Like, my son, you will not make it to the top of the mountain. The only honorable thing you can do is remain here to allow us the strength to carry on. A father was climbing Mount Fuji's Fujinimoya Trail on August 20th with his 2 sons, ages 7 and about 12 or 13. He doesn't even know his other son's age. The younger boy became tired around the 6th station, roughly about 2,000 or 2,500 meters or 8,000 feet above sea level. The father told the child to wait here and continue climbing with the older son. Okay, that's it. That's all I need to read for that. Fucking Japanese people are crazy. Dog survive. This is the final one, you guys. Final one. We've gone over 2 hours. We're at 2 hours and 5 minutes. This is only a 2-hour show. Dog survived 17 hours after a 120-foot fall from a sheer cliff. It's a miracle! In Dixon, Tennessee. A dog was rescued after around 17 hours after falling from a steep cliff. According to the statement issued by the City of Dixon Fire Department, last Friday, rescuers rescued a dog from a ledge that was approximately 100 feet off a steep embankment. Member of Dixon Fire Special Operations Response Team were deployed over the edge using high-angle rope rescue systems. These mechanical advantages systems provide the safest means to lower and raise rescuers and victims, even our four-legged ones. Yeah, that's what's up. Authorities identified the dog as Carl and his owner as 65-year-old Scott Grissom. In an interview that was published on Wednesday, Grissom said the incident occurred after he traveled to a friend's farm on Thursday. During the visit, he and a friend let their dogs loose so that they could explore the area. At around 6 p.m., Grissom told the publication that he and his friend drove to the cliff on a neighboring farm and realized something had gone wrong when they called for Carl, but the dog didn't return. Grissom said they soon heard Carl barking down over the cliff, which he described as a 200-foot drop, straight wall going down. Damn, per the publication. Storyful reported that Carl, a Lagado Romanolo, I don't know what dog that is, fell approximately 120 feet down the cliff, then remained stuck for about 17 hours before he was rescued. When speaking to Storyful, Grissom said he feared for his pet, who he said had been by his side ever since his wife died 5 years. Aww, that's so sad. I'm glad they saved the dog. Like I said, we're ending on a feel-good story. I was scared to death, Grissom said, according to Storyful. A miracle, a bystander who captured the rescue on camera said it was a miracle the dog lived. This is what efficiency and effective look like in real-world situations, fire officials said. I'm glad Carl's safe. I'm glad Carl's safe, too. All right. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us during NITE SESH, our weekly just smoking, just chatting kind of show. We did talk about the GTA6 leaks. I'm of the opinion that they're not good for us. They're not going to be good in the long run, and people should not be putting this man on a pedestal. He's not Luigi Mangione. He's not on our side. We talked about Wolverine. There's a lot of hate going around on the internet. A lot of people de-hyping this. Hype, hype, hype! Wolverine, hype! I can't wait to play as Wolverine, and I hope that all the haters stop hating. Speaking of haters, we had, what was the homie's name? Nitro Camden. The homie Nitro Camden, who got a, 100,000 person raid, had his mom break in and beat the shit out of him live. This happened a few days ago. So the last 72 hours for this man, 48 hours, have been crazy. He is now rich, I guess, real rich compared to what he had before. $20,000 in 1 day. In 1 day, by getting raided by a huge streamer. Maybe those huge streamers raid a lot more one viewer people, huh? You know, spread the love. People always talk about billionaires, talking shit about Musk, talking shit about fucking Bezos. What about these asshole streamers, the billions of viewers they can't share the wealth with, right? Fuck them. Eat the fucking rich. Eat them all. We talked about my adventures with Superman. I do love my adventures with Superman. The best Superman there is, better than James Gunn's Superman by James Gunn. It was a wonderful fight. Great conclusion, and I'm looking forward to season 4. And lastly, but not leastly, we did talk about many crazy real news articles, ending on a dog surviving 17 hours after a 120-foot fall from a sheer cliff. It's a miracle. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Thank you to the homie Munchies. The homie Munchies from Facebook Gaming, one of the few survivors who made it over here to Twitch. Good to see you, Munchies. I hope you're still enjoying WoW, my man. Like I said, for me, I just feel that Blizzard does not listen. They kind of listen. But they really need to get it together and actually provide level 60 content. Not try to recycle current content into the level 60 experience, which is what they're specifically trying to do. But yeah, hope you all stay faded. Hope you all have a good rest of your Friday night. I'm gonna go ahead and take a dabberino right here. And yeah, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you all so much for hanging out. during this Friday night sesh. Let's go ahead and leave you all with a dab. Yeah, it was good times. We talked about a lot of good things. We discussed some things. We found out some news, and yeah, we had fun. That's what really mattered, right? And catch y'all next week for another night sesh. Don't forget to stay faded, everybody. I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit longer, a little bit more. I'll give you guys one more feel good story because I see it right now under this one. Teen rescued after becoming trapped in sandcastle. After sandcastle mode collapses. That has been Night Sesh. Play us out, Snoop Dogg. Thank you, everybody. Stay faded. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Yeah. Smoke weed every day.